You know, here at EGIA, we're doing a lot more than just training and developing contractors. Obviously, you know about our financing programs. Obviously, if you're watching this show, you know about Contract University. But EGIA is also involved through the EGIA Foundation, which is a nonprofit that's designed to help, generate scholarship money for people who want to go into HVAC, and also kind of change the image of the HVAC profession. One of the biggest challenges that we know that we face in this industry is that the old folks are retiring, and there's not a lot of young talent coming in the industry. So the EGI Foundation's mission is to change that, to get people to look at as HVAC as a first choice profession. As part of that, they're raising a ton of money and offering scholarships around the country. So what I wanted to do today is to introduce to you one of our scholarship recipients and kind of demonstrate to you the work that EGIA Foundation is doing to make the industry a better place. So I want to take a moment and introduce to you Zac Slocum. And Zac is one of our most recent scholarship recipients. Well, Zac, welcome to the show. My first question for you today is tell us a little bit about yourself and how you got interested in the heating and air conditioning industry.
Well, I went to a small six-man school south of Lubbock, Texas. It's just a tiny school. Had about 10 kids in my class, and about my senior year, I had every intention on joining the military. And second day of school, I got injured in football and kind of had a change of heart in what I wanted to do. And my dad, he always did the AC business, started it up, and him and another partner. And I figured, being a tradesman was right down my alley and what I wanted and what I needed to do. So I started looking into schools, and my uncle and I have cousins that have gone to TSTC here in Waco, and they said it's a really good school. It'll be something that I can pursue and be something good at, that the professors will be hands-on, and just a place to excel at.
Awesome, awesome. So let me ask you this. How did you find out about the scholarship in the first place?
I came into school with the intentions of taking care of everything on my own. My parents, they've been such a huge blessing all my life and always supported me, and I felt this is one way I could give back, is taking care of my own on this without leaving them with anything to worry about. And as these last 2 semesters came by, I was kind of scrambling for money just here and there for how am I going to pay for these last couple of semesters. And this lady that my dad does business with for HVAC, her name's Jody Hamlin from Standard Supply in Lubbock. She sent an email to my dad saying, hey, let Zac check out this scholarship, the EGIA Foundation scholarship. And he sent it to me, and after looking at it, I was like, oh man, this is a scholarship, one of those national scholarships. Only 20 kids get it, and I had the thought of that I wasn't going to get it. But after some time, my mom kind of chewed me out and said I better get it done and apply for it. So after some time, I finally got it finished, finally got it sent in. And as months went by, I came back home, and I was sitting in the back seat of our Yukon on our way to church, and I see the letter. It says EGIA Foundation Scholarship, final decision enclosed. I said, well, that's weird. And I open up, and it says, congratulations, Zachary, you've been selected a recipient. And just, tons of joy right there, just very blessed, I'm very thankful for it. It's definitely going to help me out.
Zac, we all know that getting an education can be expensive. It can be a difficult process, a time-consuming process, costs a lot of money. Tell us kind of what that scholarship means to you.
This scholarship, it's been great. For my senior year, I started applying for every scholarship I could, and by the end of my senior year, I got some scholarships and was able to get a good kickstart for the first couple, 2 or 3 semesters. And when the summer before the summer came, I started looking at finances and started doing the math that, hey, I better get it together or start figuring out a way for these last 2 semesters, because there's no way I have enough money saved up to finish off the fall and spring before I graduate. And I started applying for scholarships, and just one scholarship after another says, sorry, we reviewed your scholarship and you weren't a recipient. And when I applied for the scholarship, I didn't have the most positive outlook for getting it, for receiving it. And it's just been a blessing receiving that scholarship, because these last 2 semesters, it's going to cost me a little over about $3,500 together, but on top of that, I have books, I have tools, I have rent, living expenses. And by getting this scholarship, I'm able to cover 3/4 of the fraction of the cost. And it's something that I won't have to take loans out and have something hanging over my head once I graduate. But, having this part-time job, I'm able to make up the small remainder of the cost. And it's just been a huge blessing. It's something that, I have it hung up on my wall, of the reward letter, the congratulation letter. And it's something I look at every day and like, man, that's great. It's something that definitely warms my heart, and I brag about to family, because it's a great thing, and it's a great thing that y'all are doing too.
Awesome. Well, Zac, we really appreciate you taking out a few minutes of your day. We know you're busy. You're in school still. We appreciate you taking out some time. Best of luck to you, my friend, and we look forward to seeing you down the road very, very soon.
For sure. Thank y'all for everything.